You say billions of dollars. There are some ideas nowadays that billions of dollars which has been pumped to Afghanistan in order to make better development in security in Afghanistan has been wasted. What's your idea on that?
Some of the money has been wasted, no question about it, but some of the money has been effective. There's an old joke that 50% of foreign aid is wasted, but which 50%? Not clear.
As former United States ambassador to the United Nations, what do you think of UNAMA's mission in Afghanistan? Is it going well?
I think UNAMA is a very important part of the effort here, but I think it can be improved.
And also there are talks about the United Nations mission to be sharpened in Afghanistan. What is the main meaning for this sharpening of the mission of United Nations in Afghanistan?
I'm not sure what it means, except that the hope is that the new UN Special Representative, Kai will be a stronger, more aggressive leader for the UN effort here.
If we compare Kai with Paddy Ashton, which was taught by the United States and the United Kingdoms to be the best United envoy to Afghanistan, what would be the result?
I know Paddy Ashton very well. I worked with him in Bosnia, and I think he would have been an excellent UN representative here. I think it's a shame he was forced to withdraw. That was a misunderstanding of some sort. He would have been very good for Afghanistan, and I'm sorry it happened.
Thank you. The other question is about the Senator Barack Obama's claim that he has said if he be the president, he would expect to negotiate with the enemies. What does he mean by that?
Both Senator Clinton and Senator Obama have said that they think we should talk to the Iranian leadership. And I think that's the main issue here. The Bush administration has refused to talk to the Iranians unless they stop nuclear reprocessing first. And both Obama and Clinton have said they would talk to the Iranians.
Do you think just Iran is the enemy of the United States in the global? How about Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda
Do you think they will negotiate with Al-Qaeda and Taliban also?
It's impossible to negotiate with Al-Qaeda. They are destructive people who stand for nothing except to destroy. As far as the Taliban goes, they're a local group here in Afghanistan, and that's for the government to decide, not for the United States.
Senator Barack Obama said he would be very hard on the Taliban in the region, like in Pakistan and Afghanistan. What would be the decision of Senator Hillary Clinton about that?
I think she'd take a very strong line, too.
That's good. And the other question about the troops of the United States in Afghanistan. Did you meet with troops in Coast also?
Yes, I did.
What is their vision there?
Well, the American troops there are doing a very good job of creating a security environment in Khost, which allows the economic development to continue. They were enthusiastic about their mission. They understood why they were there, and they were committed. They were just transferring. One unit was leaving and another unit was coming in.
How long they will be involved in Afghanistan?
I think that the international community will be here a long time if the Afghan people want us to be.
Senator Hillary Clinton said last week that if she becomes the president of the United States, in 60 days she will withdraw all the soldiers from Iraq, United States soldiers from Iraq. What do you think? Will they be back home or they will be sent to Afghanistan?
That's not what she said. She said in 60 days she would begin to withdraw the troops. You just said she would withdraw all the troops. That wasn't her position.
If she begin?
She begins in 60 days.
If she begin, what will be the responsibility of those soldiers which comes back to the United States? Will they be sent to Afghanistan as...
Well, I think that if you withdraw the American combat troops from Iraq, you'll have troops available if you need them to send more to Afghanistan. But whether more are needed and how much, that's something to be decided by the local commanders at the time.
You say the involvement of international community in Afghanistan will be about their work here and their commitments. What will happen if they fail there in Afghanistan?
I don't think we will fail in Afghanistan. I think the United States and the international community, the coalition forces, will stay in Afghanistan as long as it's necessary and as long as the people want us. And surely anyone who's seen the history of Afghanistan over the last 30 years knows that Afghanistan is in better shape today, despite all its problems, than it's been at any other time in the last 30 years.
But there are some people in the provinces that they say we don't like any improvements, we just need security, better security.
Well, that I agree with, and that may require more troops.
And if I say there is a failure in the international community, wouldn't it be true, because there are some allies of the NATO in Afghanistan which are refusing to be sent in the southern provinces?
Yes.
Why? What had happened?
Well, I think you're right.
So is it a failure?
No, I don't think it's a failure at all.
Because
what happened was that in 2002, the American forces drove the Taliban out of Kabul and Kandahar. But then the Bush administration pulled its troops away from Afghanistan too quickly to prepare for the fighting in Iraq. That was a big mistake. And now we have to undo that mistake.
So do you think if they pull these troops from Iraq, wouldn't happen in Iraq also?
We'll see, because the American public wants to get out of Iraq. It depends who's elected president.
Another mistake here, it was negotiation with Taliban, which Pakistan did, the government of Pervez Musharraf. And there is talking going on that the new coalition government is also going to negotiate with Taliban. Wouldn't it be a big mistake again?
That the coalition government would negotiate with, you mean the Pakistani?
Yeah.
It
has been said it's a big warning to the United States, because the new government, which will be made collated, they will negotiate with Taliban.
The situation in Afghanistan is deeply affected by what happens in Pakistan. We all know that. I was in the tribal areas a few days ago, in Peshawar and on the Khyber Pass, and I talked to the local commanders, and they simply have to get the border situation under control.